Hello, good morning. Welcome back to our daily segment, Daily Bible Readings. And today po, January 24, it's Tuesday. It's third week in Ordinary Time. And our psalm for today is, Here am I, Lord, I come to do your will. Here am I, Lord, I come to do your will. First reading is from Hebrews chapter 10, verses 1 to 10. The religion of the law is only a shadow of the good things to come. It has the patterns, but not the realities. So, year after year, the same sacrifices are offered without bringing the worshippers to what is the end. If they had been cleansed once and for all, they would no longer have felt guilt. They would no longer have felt guilt and would have stopped offering the same sacrifices. But no, year after year, their sacrifices witness to their sins, and never will the blood of bulls and goats take away these sins. This is why, on entering the world, Christ says, You did not desire sacrifice and offering. You were not ple- pleased with burnt offerings and sin offerings. Then I said, Here I am. It was written of me in the scroll. I will do your will, O God. First he says, Sacrifice, offerings, burnt offerings, and sin offerings. You did not desire, nor were you pleased with them, although they were required by the law. Then he says, Here I am to do your will. This is enough to nullify the first will and establish the new. Now, by this will of God, we are sanctified once and for all by the sacrifice of the body of Christ Jesus. The first reading. So we now have our gospel, which is from Mark chapter 3, verses 31 to 35. Then his mother and his brothers came. As they stood outside, they sent someone to call him. The crowd sitting around Jesus told him, Your mother and your brothers are outside asking for you. He replied, Who are my mother and my brothers? And looking around at those who sat there, he said, Here are my mother and my brothers. Whoever does the will of God is brother and sister and mother to me. The Gospel of the Lord. The Spirit brings us the gift of discernment. Baptism makes us part of the family of God, brothers and sisters of Jesus Christ, and of each other. The grace of baptism helps us to pattern our lives after Jesus, following the path he laid out for us. The hallmark of Jesus' earthly ministry is that he conformed his will to the will of his Father in heaven. As his brothers and sisters, we need to conform our will to the will of the Father as well. But how can we know the Father's will for us? The Spirit brings us the gift of discernment. We listen in the depths of our hearts for the still small voice of God. We purge from our hearts the sin and selfishness that can cloud our ability to listen. All discernment happens in the context of prayer and reflection. We might seek the help of a trusted spiritual advisor who can help us to cut through the noise and distraction. Then, once we have discerned God's will, we beg for God's grace to have the strength and the courage to pursue it. Thank you very much for watching our daily Bible readings, and I hope you got some information there that could help you, that could help us improve our lives in serving God. We have to make sure our purpose driven life is connected to the goals of Jesus. Thank you very much for watching, and always remember, learning is lifetime. Bye.